You know, it would be awful if I got up into VR chat and it had me have to sign in for myself again. No. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry you'll miss the live stream, but I'll have the VOD up probably. I'm not planning on playing anything copyright, and I think I've saved myself. Hello, Indy and Inda. What's up? We're waiting on VR chat right now. Getting it open. You know, it'd be great if it turned out that the model somehow broke on full body tracking. Absolutely wonderful. I'm having some trouble fitting my headset right. It just doesn't want to fit right, so give me a minute. There we go. You tested, right? It works in VR chat, technically. So, let's be clear. When I uploaded it, I didn't do anything other than mess with some parameter stuff, which shouldn't affect the full body. Shouldn't being the operative word here. You can't see me yet. I'm already in full body, or in VR chat setting things up. You have to give me a minute, right? Okay. Did I get the legs right? No, I didn't. Hold on. Okay. I didn't get the legs right again. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Why aren't you working? VR chat? God damn it. Hello? What? I fucked it up, didn't I? I did. It's okay. I fixed it. I fixed the problem. It's okay. Huh. I was gonna die. I was gonna just straight die. Oh man. That would have been awful. That would have been terrible. Okay. I'm still setting some stuff up real quick. I'm just making sure that I don't kill you guys. Yeah, here we go. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's working as far as I can tell, intended. Right? As far as I can tell. Okay. Real quick. Okay. Yeah. If I hold... Awesome. Alright. So, I'm hoping this will work just fine. Now, you can't see anything. That's okay. It's actually got a black screen on me. Hold on. I can make it not black screen. Hey, Capone. There we go. So,
Great.
Don't worry about that. You didn't see anything.
I saw everything.
It's okay. So, hi, chat. Why are my feet in the ground? Oh. There we go. I don't have to worry about that now. Now let me figure out why my feet in the ground real quick. Can't mess with height from here? Okay. I'm apparently 6 foot tall, guys. Or, 5'6". All the YouTube shorts for this moment? Yes. That is the plan. Alright. Now, I'm showing off the model, but this isn't what it's going to normally be most of the time. You're my height. I'm not. I'm 5'8". Why do I have a giant scratch on the back of my hand? The fuck? Oh! Right, I've messed with the dogs earlier. That's why the back of my hand itches, because fucking... I got tagged. I got tagged, guys. It's okay. So.
Also, hi Kudro. Hello, XS.
Hi, everybody. We're gonna do the debut part now. It's gonna go normal debut stuff. Right? We're 8 minutes in. I can't really stall anymore because I need to do content rather than just giving you a blank screen. So, you know. They said hello. Where am I facing anyway? Where are you over there?
Camera?
No, I was wondering which way I was facing in stream in the game. Or out in real life. Well, that's funky.
Sure, but we can't see you, so not the camera.
I have the camera in a specific position. Right? It's okay. Hello.
She doesn't get it.
What?
Oh god, it's turned into one of those shows. All right.
It's just a shoe. Do you like my high tops?
You said you thought feet people were weird, and yet here we are.
Look, I need to do the foot first. It has to be foot first. It's the only way, right? Not even a Nike? Yeah, no. I don't think it is a Nike. I can take them off.
Those could be like those do look like bootleg Air Force Ones.
They probably
so it could
are.
be a Nike. And they're black Air Forces too, so well they're not all black. I guess
I don't like the alternate color. It like inverts the color. There's an alternate where it's like white and black, but it's just not as good.
No, that's whack.
Yeah, I've thought about this long and hard.
You already need the shoe eraser for the rim, so like.
I'm making you fly. Not even white, it's gray. Yeah, that's true. It's a gray.
No, it's definitely white. It's an off-white.
No. The alternative form is like a gray is the main color, and then like there's the highlights are all turned to black, and it just doesn't look as good. I can show you guys. Give me a second.
Oh, that's cool. You got to keep going. Otherwise, this is turning into a feet show, and then I'm going to call you on your bullshit for thinking feet people are weird.
Look, money, right? See what I mean? Look at this.
I don't know about that. That's kind of whack. That looks like the way the alternate of that makes it look like somebody was designing some shoes and gave up at some point and we're just like, fuck it, they work.
Yeah, like it's like at least this one's got a little bit color variation in the gray. Right there on the heel that's above the heel, but yeah, it's not great. That's not the way I want to go. Hooray! I could have gone slower, but I'll be honest, this is getting hard to manage the camera. But I also don't want to stand too long on the parts that might get me banned, but I wanted to show off the nice parts of the model, right? Can you zoom in? How do I zoom in? There we go. I had to zoom in.
That's the trick, you don't.
You don't, yeah. Because I got teeth now, and I need to... Hey, never mind, I'll do it later. It's fine. I've got to add the model artist to the description, but I can do that later. Like, it's Nacho. Who you know, it's Nacho, right? Now, I need to change the clothes so that way I'm actually in the actual clothes that I'll be using instead of looking like a slut. So I don't die.
Wow, okay.
Watch this. I have a trick.
Why'd you even say it like that? I want to beat you up now.
because
You could have just said
it's what
instead
it
of
is.
being in what's comfortable.
It is what it is.
It's not.
And then I can showcase another set of stuff. Right?
It better not
This
be
one-
a lot of stuff.
No, it's just this. It's the fact that I have pants now. Right? You still see my hips. Hate the top. So, here, I like it, actually, just to be clear, right? I think it looks nice. I don't have, I fucked it up, hold on, there you go. Right, I think it looks nice. The alternative is turning this black, but I didn't really like it in black as much. Okay, I need to remove that, hold on. I do that so that way I don't accidentally toggle the clothes off. Or if I do, I don't die. There you go. I had to turn the arm warmers off because they were glitching through the fabric. Yeah, pants. Do you know how hard it is to find a model that's hot while having pants? I've spent way too
Pants are
long.
for losers.
Yeah, they are. I spent way too long looking for pants. Like, genuinely, way too long. Please, model artists, add pants. I know it's
No, not
sexy
pants,
and not
shorts.
pants. I mean, shorts work too, but like the shorts that I have on this model are basically underwear, so...
No, I'm not talking about... Okay, look, I'm not talking about underwear. I'm not talking about the Dukes of Daisy, right? I'm talking about, like, shorts.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Not
mind shorts
jorts.
either. Daisy Dukes. That's what these are. These are basically like shortened Daisy Dukes, which I didn't know you could get shorter Daisy Dukes, but here we are. Excess doesn't wear pants. Excess has a skirt. That's the trick there, right? Is a skirt.
Yeah, but the problem with skirt is that it's like... That's something that's always bothered me when someone's walking around and they've got a skirt on, right? And it's like, okay, cool. Or even shorts count for this too, right? But you literally have no idea because their shirt is longer than the shorts or skirt. It's like, excuse me.
Yeah, that's not always okay. But like at the same time, it's really hot to have, just a shirt on, right?
Yeah, sure, when you're at home. I mean, but I've seen some
Normalize
scandalous shit.
wearing-
I've been to Walmart.
Normalize
Like,
being a slut in public.
I literally seen somebody. I saw a chick walking around Walmart in boxer briefs, dude's boxer briefs, like straight up through the
Okay.
loom. And
No,
I'm like, hold on, those aren't shorts, lady.
you can't just wear them and walk. I mean, maybe she's got panties on underneath, but we don't fucking know that.
It doesn't. Nah, yeah, that's the same vein of having, like, your normal length is a medium and you're wearing a large instead, right? Or a medium long, and then like all we see is skin below the fabric of the shirt. So you're going, okay, you left the house like that.
Zach, why are you gonna go? Are you afraid? Does my visage scare you? Hmm?
The visage.
But yeah, so the model wasn't that expensive to get either. So it's great. Zach is young. Yeah, I know Zach is young. That's why I didn't say anything else. I'm not stupid.
You're not stupid.
No, I'm just a streamer. So
You're not. Where'd Spartan
go
go? I need to bring.
garbage
I need to bring back Spartan here so I can ask them a question.
what do you? I mean, sure, they didn't want to be around for the stream though, for the debut stream. They're converting all of the ship stuff
No,
that
I'd
we were
have to ask
talking
the
about.
fuck.
They're converting all the ship stuff from that Google Doc to Star Wars stuff, and they've
Okay, fair
discovered
enough.
every single variant of turbo laser in the game in Star Wars.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, the variants that are vary based on who manufactures it, and so there's like 30 variants for a heavy turbo laser, single barrel, Yeah. That's as far as I got, but I was busy messing with the sound stuff. You'll notice I still have the problem of the Fs and stuff making noise. I can't do anything about that. There is a reason for it. So what it is I need what's called a wind blocker to put on the thing, and I can't do that because it costs $27 and I need to order it and get it here. So that's not happening anytime soon. Really unfortunate. I'm sad about it, right? But the plus side is more VR. Hey, idiot. How's it going? Remember how we bullied you from saying underscore I do it to underscore idiot because we bullied you?
I do it.
Hello, Lord. What's up? Nocturno? Should I call you Lord Nocturno? Yeah, it's okay. We still love you. Platonically. None of that,
Note how she does that.
romantic stuff thing going on. None of that. That's where my air is coming from. Which way am I facing? I get confused very quickly. I'm sorry. It's just how I am. I'm going to show off the whole body. Well, most of the body. So you get the full body experience here going on. Something I noticed, I don't know which version of this model. I think it was either another model that I was working with or a different version of this model. It would make the head, like the hair and stuff, turn transparent for some reason. I don't know why. I fixed that apparently, so I don't know how. But here we are with what's going on here. I like the sparkles. I think the sparkles are nice. I think it's really nice that they do what they're supposed to do, but it's only on the metal bits, which is cool. If you look right here, you can see that the model's not wearing panties. I don't think before I say shit. I need to be careful how close my hands get to my hands, to my boobs. Hey, jumping!
Bed boobs.
Yeah, if I get too close, it's just like bonk.
Pillows, if you will.
Yeah, that's why they're so big.
Those straps aren't doing their job.
No, they're not. Isn't it great?
You should like charge them rent.
I should
They're
fire
just,
them.
like, no, you shouldn't fire them. You should charge them rent.
Now I need
Like, could you imagine showing up to work and you have to pay the employer?
I was just thinking about it. You know, it's like I should fire them. Light's entire outfit on fire. If you guys can't see it, I'm in a world right now where right over there is the news play. And it just had an image of Donald Trump. Why one tail? Because that's what the model came with, and I didn't want to finagle 6 tails or 8 more tails onto it. Like, do you know how hard it is to mess with the model as it is? I spent way too long just trying to get the color to work. And I babied this color. Capone knows. Remember, Capone, women's clothing is just for show, not functionality.
What? No. Functionality must exist.
Yep. Yeah, Trump, it's just the news. It looks like it's a TBS news dig. It's just live streaming news. So if you wanted to watch the news, you can come to this world, I guess. It's just going.
No thanks.
Sorry, the headset's being weird, and the bits that hold my head face to the headset are being weird.
Flex tape. No,
I need flex
forget
tape.
I said that.
What?
I forgot you're from Florida.
So?
You would use flex tape to fix your VR headset.
Yes. And? Was that supposed to be a joke?
No, it's not a joke. It's fucking like the Codex Astartes does not support those actions. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Yes, idiot. What is it? Bye, Kudrow.
Please be prosperous and successful, Kudrow.
Is your headset connected to your chest? No.
Oh,
Wait.
the arm dangly bits. So when she goes to mess with her headset, right? You know, the hand controllers, because they're hanging from corded bits, kind of just waggle around about that level. So
yeah, because I have so these are index controllers, right? You always follow the instructions, which include wrapping the controller. Why'd you delete that message? Wasn't it an okay message? Why didn't the message pop up on? Anyway, so you put the controller wrap on your wrist so it doesn't get flung when you throw your hand, right? And like, you know, because I'm controlling in each individual finger. That means I'm letting go. This one doesn't have that. If I do that, it goes. It just fucking sends it, right? Which is why you don't.
Back when the Vive was brand new, a friend sent me a very unfortunate picture.
They didn't put the fucking wrist straps on like you're supposed to?
Yeah, so like the picture they sent me was a Vive controller vibe checking their window. Like it was stuck in the window like perfectly, just like sunk. It stopped at like the fat part of the you know, because like the bottom part's kind of pointy, so the bottom part hit the glass and just went and stuck in there. And I'm like, bro,
that's what the straps are for. Wear the wrist straps. It prevents so many problems. I mean, or you could be Philly and do flips and slam your headset into the ground multiple times and then ask why you spend so much money on stuff. Also, hi Logan. It's okay to be new here. We're welcome new people. Not with open arms because, how do I put it?
Boundaries?
Yeah, boundaries. Thank you.
There you go.
But, you know, you're welcome.
Billion should get an iFixit sponsorship.
She should. That would be the ultimate sponsorship.
Right? It's okay, guys. I don't have to buy more headsets. I can fix them. Might glitch. Self.
I don't think she's smart enough for that. No offense to Fillion. I mean it in the nicest possible way.
Sometimes Doom Girl is best girl.
Sometimes, you know. I like this model a lot, if you can't tell. I'm glad I'm not standing in front of a mirror, but it's a close thing. I'm glad. Good, Chungu. I am a porn star. This model's literally a porn star. He keeps deleting his own messages. I don't know why. What is... Oh. Move forward a little bit.
I'm going to AFK for a little bit so I can consume burrito.
Okay, we'll miss you.
Actually, now that I think about it, where in anywhere near around where you live would you go to consume burrito? Is that even a thing?
Taco Bell?
No, nope, sorry. Wrong.
So Hardee's is supposed to have a breakfast burrito, but they don't actually serve the loaded breakfast burrito at the Hardee's that we go to. I've gone there twice now asking for the loaded breakfast burrito. The first time it was my grandma who asked. The second time I went there, and it's like, well, it's on your fucking website. Why is it in your store? I didn't actually
you
say
don't
that,
understand. But... Okay, so like Carl's Jr. cough. Carl's Jr. is Carl's Jr. green burrito. It's not just an out here thing. They just don't do that with Hardee's. They don't say Hardee's green burrito out east, right?
Right.
And so like you will absolutely go to a Carl's Jr. out here and not be able to order anything off the green burrito menu because it doesn't also say green burrito on the sign outside, right? They don't carry any of the anything for any kind of Mexican cuisine, right? Like it has to be one. So I guarantee you that's the problem you're having with your Hardies. They just literally do not have any of the stuff.
So the thing is, they have the loaded egg stuff. Well, they were out, that morning, but they just didn't have any. It's not like a button they press on their machine. So I'm just like, why is it on your website for your location then? You know what I mean?
That just sucks. Whoever is the manager there sucks. Then
Yeah,
I guess because they don't know how to like keep shit stocked. I guess.
Like it's not in their machine to press it on their like for sale whatever. So I don't know. So exposed hips to a degree. This model, as far as I am aware, follows all of Twitch TOS very closely and does not push the edge. Do I have any toggles?
So before I go,
No.
You mean to say that you're not edging? All right, cool. I'll be back.
Bye. There isn't any more toggles. Like, I already toggled the clothes. Like, you can turn all the clothes off if I wanted to, but I don't want to. For obvious reasons, right? I don't want to actually get banned. I could mess with, like, the hair coloring and stuff, but there's nothing crazy on it. Emotes? All the emotes are in another model, XS. This is the porn model for full body tracking. I do the emotes. No ban. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Why are you sticking out like that? I keep moving my hand, like, here, right? And it keeps hitting the little tail end of the strap that holds my hip tracker in place. Ow. Don't forget the stretch. Stretch. Stretching is important. I'm not just showing off the model, I swear. I swear, it's not to just show off the model. I think stretching is important, and I'm trying to stretch more. What the hell? Oh, okay. It was just the color, like, everything coincided to have the color do the little... That's cool. That's really cool. The boobs are so big that when I cross my arm, it just goes through. I already missed Capone. That's really sad. XS, you can join the voice chat too. I'm not doing anything particularly interesting, so I need conversation. 10 times boob size to reality. No, these are only like double D's, maybe. Like, they might be slightly bigger. I don't think so, though. So, yeah. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. This model also comes with extra ears, but I have them toggled. Did I just remove them, or did I just toggle them off? That's a good question. There they are. Okay, that's not working, but that's okay. See, the models are down here. The ears are now down here. I can also turn the tail off. Or would I want to do that? There's a little... How far away? Oh, I can't walk over there. Check this out. There's a little shiny bit right there. It shined. It's not shining. There you go. We got it to shine. So we can have fun. I think it's time to move. No. No. I should just open up the Pokemon emulator and try to play it with the controllers. Oh my god, you could actually play the Pokemon emulator with controllers, couldn't you? Probably.
Free.
Hello. Hey, Exus. How are you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I am more excited than I give off. The
Is
fuck
that
was
so?
that? Yeah.
Alright, well, you know, okay, yeah, that's a feature. Oh man.
Hi, I heard you liked you liked elbows. Do you like Eldritch elbows?
Yeah. No.
I do. They're fun.
Low jumping.
Jumping has been here. They just haven't said
Yeah.
anything.
Well,
No, I mean, they said something earlier, but then they stopped talking. Probably because they were watching me be me.
but we watch you because you were you.
Probably the reason the entire shoulder moves is because of the way it does its stuff. This model is so much better for sitting down.
How do you say that?
Because I'm sitting down.
You were sitting down with your other one too.
Yeah, but this one sits better. And also, I get to play with my ears.
I see.
You not like playing with ears?
It's
Oh!
not the first thought on my head.
I forgot I can grab them. Oh, man. Come here.
Emote. Lamal.
No. I'm having way too much fun with this. No, come back here. There we go.
Wow.
Nyeh,
Yep.
nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
That's a fruit by the foot or something.
There you go. No, I didn't grab it. Grab. No. No. Come here. Come here. Other people can grab it too, by the way.
That's a statement.
Yeah. I know what I said. Do you know what I said?
Yeah. Jackal ears.
That
See,
I like that
see-
actually.
see, you
I
can
wish
do that
it-
with 4 ears too.
I can only grab two because I only have two hands.
That's not what I mean, but yeah.
I'm having way too had way too much fun playing with that. Technically, you can grab the boobs too, but I shouldn't do that on stream.
You. Hmm.
I'm not doing that on stream because I know the limits, I know the rules, and so do you. Right? You do know the rules,
Yeah.
right? I hope you know the rules.
But this isn't about me. This is about you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you like the model? I like the model. I know you've seen the model. I meant chat.
I like the model. Yeah.
I don't know if I had the colors set for the model proper yet. I didn't. Right. When you saw the model, I still had, every time I reset it, would reset all my progress in setting the model colors.
Hmm.
By the way, if you want to know, Nacho is the model maker. They're the one who made this model, and I bought it. I paid money,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm allowed to stream. I do need to put their stuff in the description, but I'll do that later for every stream going forward. I kind of forgot when I was doing everything else for setup, like trying to figure out how to fix my microphone so it doesn't do the pop noise, but I can't do anything.
You started like 15 minutes early.
I started 15 minutes early because that was the plan.
Oh.
So that way, people would have time to see the stream and would join and would see hot lady.
I just start on the time and that because I'm gonna be on that screen anyway at the start, so I just do that.
But you know, I started a little bit early so that way people would be able to hop in. I don't use the preview. I don't know the preview thing. I don't do that. Preview stuff sucks.
I don't see how. But, you know.
Drawing the pants is gonna be so hard. Why do you need to draw the pants?
Because it's part of the model, Villa.
Yeah, but I mean, why do they need to draw the pants?
Because they're trying to represent you, Villa.
Oh, these don't dangle, man.
Oh. Playing Jangle?
These. They don't dangle.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm really sad now. Because it's art.
Yeah.
Fuck your art. I'm a hot 3D anime girl.
Okay.
Right?
I like how I said, yeah, I'm not drawing that.
Yeah, don't draw it.
Man.
Well, then fuck your Pokemon. What do you mean you're putting pants on my Pokemon? What do you mean?
Okay,
don't put
that's
pants.
funny. You know
don't
what?
Don't put pants on my
Chandra, do
Pokemon.
that. You should do that. That's amazing.
No.
You know what? If you puts pants on Pokemon.
There's like 4 Pokemon with pants on.
No, Pokemon don't wear clothing.
Lucario, Medicham.
Pokemon don't wear clothing.
Menshao.
Those aren't
Scraggy.
clothing.
There's actually like 4 Pokemon with pants. That's funny. Your Pokemon is getting cargo shorts. Fuck you. Jesus.
That's funny.
Honestly, that'd be pretty cool though too. It'd be pretty neat. I like cargo pants because I like having pockets.
Uh-huh.
Come on, hair. Stop it. Come here.
No,
Come.
no, this is what you wanted.
Get.
That's funny. Breaks arms.
Yeah, it snaps arm. I'm pretty sure it's because of the IK I'm using. I mean, look at it actually.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so VR Chat did an update to their tracking, right? And older models who aren't updated kind of glitch out with the new stuff. Like on one of my models, I couldn't actually turn in a circle. It would cause my hip tracker to just break for some reason. Like it didn't make any sense. So I had to turn on old legacy IK tracking. This one doesn't. It's not legacy IK tracking, but it's what causes, you know, how. So IK is I don't know what the word means, right? I don't know what the letters mean, but it involves the tracking of the bits that don't have trackers, like the arm, the arm, right? How the elbow moves whenever I move the wrist. It's important, right? While I can do this without moving my arm at all, right? The anime girl does not have the functionality because she's an anime girl.
Shoo.
Hey, Burning, what's up? Am I burning in your heart now? No. Shouldn't be.
No, that's
Inverse
their job.
kinematics, yes. I told you the model was 3D. I just said that I was getting a new model that would work. Cringe.
Cringe?
It's okay.
None there.
I can snap my neck without using my hands now.
Is that a feature?
Remember to stretch your neck too. Hold for 30 seconds. Hold for 30 seconds.
30 seconds is a long time.
Don't put pressure on it, by the way. Just hold it like, turn your head, hold it a little bit. As long as you're not disabled, right? And stretch it a little bit, and then do the same for the other side. And your neck will feel a little bit better. I can't turn like an owl because I don't want to take the headset off. I just got it comfortable.
Hello.
What?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, pillow. That means I need an owl VTuber model now. GG's. Cool model though. I know, right? Would you believe me if I spent only $40 on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means that your other model has more sentimental value than.
I mean, my first model has the most sentimental value, and I'm not getting rid of it or anything, right?
Right.
Technically speaking, I still have like rules to follow with this model involving streaming and stuff that are enforced by the artist. I'm not sure how they could sue me over copyright, but I don't feel like fighting it. It's just annoying.
All you have to do is follow instructions. It's not too difficult.
I like how the hair
thing,
falls. I like how the hair falls. It's weird.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Cringy B.
Cringy B.
That's a great one.
Timing.
Thanks for the follow, Cortana390.
Hey.
Thanks for the follow, Quinn. I'm just calling you Quinn because there's a bunch of extra. What's up? If you want to know my clothing choice for your Pokemon, search Vixess. It's from Double Click, and it's something for sure. Sorry, I stumbled so much over reading that. I stumbled because he's so far away.
Yeah.
I love your hair. I love the way my hair likes to do this. Oh, did I still have it set to -1? Ooh.
I tried to use help and it wasn't available, so what does that tell you?
I mean, you could also try, what was the other one? Life advice? Or life tip?
Nah, that's too long.
Yeah, just type exclamation point and a life tip. It's great.
Is it life tip?
Yeah, life tip. Should be. This hair freaking out is weird. I can fix it though.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Such an evil individual you are.
Sorry. I worked really hard to get these colors to the right way. With a lot of work involving color theory, and the person who's also in the chat but isn't talking right now, Compone, helped me, and they're a printer person. They do lots of color theory as part of their job. And so we got the color, like, I'm really proud of the color theory thing because it's, I don't think people think about it that hard. I will talk about it every chance I get. I hope you guys enjoy talking about it.
What, color theory?
Yeah.
Does that say knife tip? What?
I need to do that now.
No.
Yes. That's the new command. It'll be in next time. I could do it right now if I really want.
I guess the answer would be it's not sharp.
No, it's just a star stabs star.
No, we do not condone violence.
I do.
You're not supposed to.
I condone violence in a completely harmless setting.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is. Video games.
It's still not how that works.
My pronouns are awesome and cool.
All right, I'll be using that from now on. Thank you.
You could try. I don't know how it would work.
Awesome is very happy with her model. Yeah, that works.
With it doesn't work.
It does work.
No, it doesn't. You deserve
Well,
to
it's
go into the
going to.
forever box. Wow, that's so mean.
That's very mean, actually.
Why would I want to go in the forever box?
Because you'll be there forever, I guess.
I need to add life tip and help to the commands list in the bot commands. I didn't do that because I'm dumb.
But you did to the bot command. Wait, why wouldn't it automatically?
Because so I have to manually add all the bot commands to that list for that command. So there's the regular exclamation point commands, but that sends you to a link that goes to the actual Stream Elements page and doesn't actually show it in the chat, right? So it's not quick and easy to use. By me making the bot commands command, it just, the bot will respond with, here's the command you have access to, right?
Right.
So that way you don't have to, go to a whole nother page and stuff. How do I see chat in VRC? So Steam VR has a really cool system feature, right? Where if you press the button, the little circle button or whatever for your menu that pulls up the virtual desktop, you can add desktop windows to the virtual space. And if you go to the desktop window you want to add and you click float in world, it'll float it. However, this does have a negative effect. What happens is while it's floating in this world, it blocks anything in the game that would be in that area. So if I put my hand up right here, I can't see my hand, right? Because it's being blocked by the VR chat, by the chat boxes, right? But I do just have the chat boxes right there that I can see. That you're over here. I do that so whenever I look at chat, you guys see me looking at chat. Yeah. It used to be something you had to have VR Advanced or something like that. Like there was a advanced options or whatever for VR. OpenVR, I think. Advanced options, advanced overlay, something like that. But Steam VR integrated that into Steam VR's thing, so you don't need that anymore. It's deprecated, I believe. This was also the stuff. This was also the stuff that you could use for moving in 3D space. I don't remember. That fucking killed me.
Hmm? What?
I don't have it set right now, I don't think. What headset you got? Right now I'm using a Vive Pro. I have an Index, but I don't like wearing the Index. I prefer the Pro. The Index is less comfortable. And you can't even say that it's because I've been using the Index for longer, because I actually stopped using my headsets for like a year or more, and then I put the Valve Index headset on, and oh boy, was it painful. Oh man, it sucks wearing the Index. It's hotter, it's heavier, it's only a couple grams heavier, but it's noticeable. I'll be quite honest, I'm not a proponent of the Index. I own it, I don't recommend it. I cannot recommend it. Right? And it's really sad because I know a lot of people would recommend it, but it's like, as far as I can tell, the hertz increase in the refresh rate for the Index isn't really worth it. There's a bunch of other stuff involved in the Index, like its comfortability and the weight of it, and the fact you have to get a bunch of aftermarket parts to make it, functionally good. I can't recommend it, right? You should, when you grab a VR headset, it should be out of the box, comfortable, easy to use, and it shouldn't, you shouldn't have to do anything to make it work, right? Yeah, if you want it, it should have the option, right, to add a little fan to it, to, replace the face plates. It should have all those options, but the big thing is stock. When you first get it, you shouldn't need to, right? For the Index, if you get the Index, you have to get the front fan that goes into the little fan plug, right? You have to get the replacement faceplate that makes it feel better and more comfortable. And that's like $50 extra on top of the index. You know what I mean? Or more. I don't even know how much it is. When VR chat is done hating me, I'm going to finally be able to test the models fully. I mean, I guess. Is Chungu gonna try to do the Rexen thing and become my alternate? Alternate?
Yes.
Alternate?
Unless you want me to do it instead.
Why would you want to become alternate? Can you do what do you recommend for a headset? So, I don't recommend the Pro, but I don't recommend the Pro because I can't recommend something that I don't full wholeheartedly endorse, okay? I will say, I love my Vive Pro. If I had the option right now, I would get the Vive Pro too. But I'm not going to say anyone else should. I'm biased as fuck, right? I've been using the Pro for as long as I've been in VR, with the only exception being when I finally got the Index just before they released whatever upgrade to things. Like, I got the Pro right before the Index released, so I was fucked, right? If I had to recommend a headset, there's a couple options. If you have a beefy PC, I would recommend getting that one headset that's like custom made for your face and is like really light and stuff. But your PC needs to be actually, you know, powerful. It can't just be, you know, a 3070 or 3080 and you know, an i7 core. You need something a little bit stronger, right? I've been told by Capone that my PC may not be able to actually handle the headset that I want. The headset's roughly the same price as it's like $800 to $1,200, but the fact that it's so comfortable to your head is like there's a level of you will never have to have another headset ever again if you get that headset. That's why I would recommend it. I don't remember the name of it. It's like big screen or something like that. I do not have eye tracking in this headset. I think you get eye tracking in the upgraded Vive Pro 2, but I don't know. The other Vive systems that are more standalone, like they are the new stuff, like the Focus and stuff, they have face tracking and eye tracking. But I've heard bad things about the newest thing, the Focus. I've heard that reports on it haven't been very positive. And then I'm not a proponent for a headset that doesn't plug into your computer. And that sounds weird, but the modularity of having a PC headset that I can plug into my computer, and like I can use my Valve Index controllers, or I can switch to my Vive Pro controllers. It's not Big Screen VR. No, Big Screen VR is an app. I don't remember what it's called. Capone would have to say it, and Capone knows the name of it.
Oh, the vest thing.
I don't recommend the vest thing. It's not worth it. It's cool, absolutely, but I think it's like $1,200 for just the vest, and it's not really worth it. It's like, ooh, people get to vibrate your chest.
I mean,
like you might as well.
You might phrase it, sure.
You might as well get the toys. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, you're too young for this. I'm not going into detail. It's okay. Is there eye tracking? Move your eye left and right, maybe multiple times. No, I didn't think so. It's auto following where I'm looking.
Yeah, it's auto following.
The default way they have the tracking stuff is really neat.
But doesn't that mean that if you take this out of VR and into your streaming, you should be able to move it though, right? Like your
I have already moved the model to VC face. The problem is I had face tracking stuff for it and it didn't work. It didn't transfer over, so I have to still do that. But the eye tracking works fine. Eye tracking works perfect.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, converting this model into VC face is easy. So we can still do 2D. We can still do not VR chat stuff, but I like doing VR chat stuff. I do need to play Pokemon. I might just play Pokemon in VR chat though.
Are you sure about that?
What I mean by that is I'll have like a controller and I'll just play Pokemon with like a screen in front of me to play Pokemon. Ooh,
So,
I can float it in the world.
So like normal streaming, except you
I'm
have
in VR
full
chat.
tracking.
Yeah.
Like a 3D model.
Yep.
Yeah. Which means you should set up like a.
All right,
an
I hope
overlay
you
for
have
that.
fun. Don't do anything
Trying to
crazy.
harass other streamers.
Yeah, harassing streamers is great.
It's such an odd word to use, but sure.
I mean, that is there any other way you'd handle a streamer?
Yes.
Is there? That
Show
sounds like a
love.
skill issue.
Hey. Twitch is loving you today.
It's because of the new booby model. Duh.
No, that's not the reason, because we barely see that, so haha. Joke's on you.
You could treat them with respect. No,
Exactly.
don't respect streamers. Harass them, bully them into, banning you. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what? Take Pillow's advice, because, yeah. We know what happened when that happened.
But I respect excess. That's the wrong move.
Oh, I'm
kidding.
gonna take
I'm
my
kidding.
leave now.
No, stay. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just joking. It's fine.
No. We don't Schrodinger this one.
What do you mean? I told you I was joking.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that usually how that works?
No, how it works is usually you bully someone and then you don't say sorry.
Like you don't.
I don't say sorry because saying sorry means I'm wrong.
I thought you were gonna say because it means that it shows weakness or something. And I'm just like, all right.
No. Because if I'm wrong, then I can never be right.
That's not
Pillow, the worst
true?
moral compass. Yeah, that's how it is.
Right. That's so true.
Look,
Where's
would your moral
compass?
would your moral compass be able to do this?
What, pull your ears? Yeah, I think so.
No, it's a compass.
Huh?
Your moral compass is a compass.
Yes,
It's a compass.
it is.
So it can't pull its ears.
But you did.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're trying to say, but this doesn't work very well.
I wish this
You're like,
tea
you
was
can't
spiked
do this
with
with the moral
like cocaine or
compass
something.
because- Okay.
Not cocaine.
What was this
vodka.
thing about being your doppel though that you never finished because
What?
you were answering questions?
What?
Your alternative or whatever the heck you called it. Stop
That
doing
was Chungu. Stop doing what?
What you just did.
What did I do? I was putting my hands back on.
Yeah, you definitely did that.
What did I do? I wasn't. What happened?
You touched the boa.
Yeah, because like when I lean back, the head goes down here. Like this is where my face is right now. Like actually, right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I just don't want. I'm not trying to give reasons for Twitch to attack you, just to be like, "Whoa." So.
They shouldn't attack me. I'm following the rules as far as I know them. I have read the TOS. I have actually read the TOS. The most important rule that I'm following is that I'm not wearing a bikini in a not bikini area, but also I'm not wearing it
without a hot tub.
No, here's the thing. That doesn't apply to VTubers.
I was about to say
right?
hot tub.
That doesn't apply to VTubers because obviously they wouldn't got banned otherwise. But
that's
also
right.
the problem is it's a bunch of VTubers trying to push the edge of the system, and it's you're gonna get in trouble.
Yep.
They're targeting VTubers, so when you do shit that is bannable and then you get banned, you can't surprise Pikachu over that.
Surprise Pikachu, that's right.
You're not allowed, right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and do the letter of the rules, even though they've been stricter on VTubers, and then they expected to get away with it. And it's like, is it unfair? Absolutely unfair,
Yeah,
right?
It is,
but at the
because
same
that
time,
means that they could, sue
at the
them.
same time, stop fucking doing that. You're just getting banned.
Yeah. Toggles clothes off.
Right? The day that I'm okay with being banned is the day that I just toggle all the clothes off.
I think you're always okay with being banned.
I'm not, though. Otherwise, I would have toggled the clothes off already.
That's not what I mean. I'm just talking about in general in terms of like.
No,
things that
I'm
you
okay.
talk
I'm
about.
okay with people trying to cancel me. I'll fight them.
Okay.
I'll fight. I'll fist fight everyone. You want to get
I
fist
see.
fight? I'll punch you in the face.
I mean, I'm not that far away from you, but I don't think I want to do that.
Hey, Philian servant. Let me. You're late. It's okay. Didn't you say you were gonna be late? No, wrong button. I was like 90% certain you said you were going to be late. I know someone else said that they had to go and they'll be back. They'll hopefully be back towards the end. I'm only going to stream for 2 hours, but that's because I've been in. Well, no, I could probably stream for the full 3. Oh, I've got to go to get the dog. So, but that'll be at 8 o'clock.
It's only 7 right now. So.
New shit post. You're cancel. Am I cancel? No.
You're cancel.
I will fight everybody. I'm ready for it. I want the publicity. This model isn't like anime. No, it's sex.
Oh.
God fucking damn it.
Alright, so Capone, let's just be silent for 5 minutes.
Why?
Because sometimes we have to let you cook.
Don't respect streamers. Bully them until they ban.
It's real funny because, like, when XS said that, I was totally going to do it, but I had to mention before I give you 5 minutes of silence that I looked down at the time to see how long, and apparently 4:04, time not found.
Yeah.
It's
For me,
okay.
it's 7:05. How dare you?
I'm still dying. The fucking the meme Panda posted.
I gotta take a look. But I'm giving you 5 minutes, so.
5 minutes of what? What do you want me to say? I don't know how to do words. I'm only a professional because I say I'm a professional. I don't have any credentials. If you're wondering, that's how they get you. They lie. Can I grab my tail? Yeah. Yeah. Why doesn't Fillion actually grab her tail? Does she just do it for the memes? Because you can grab tails now. You could do this. Because this is actually a one-piece bodysuit that doesn't have pants and that I have pants on. I'd believe that, Chungu. Not gonna lie. Sometimes she do be like that. But it's not even hard to do. It's like, wee. Instead she goes, woo. I'm not doing that. What am I stepping on? You. How dare you enter my house? Basically a German Terrier, I guess. Could be anything, really. Oh, do you have ADT or something? No, I was stepping on something. So I'm standing in my room I'm stepping on something, right? It's poking into my foot. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what it was? It's those little seeds that get stuck under your pants and whatever, and they like, you know, get stuck, and they're a pain in the ass to deal with because they come in clusters of like 10 or something like that, right? And we have a bunch of them around the house right now for some reason. Like, there's an invasion or whatever, so we need to de-weed or whatever, and I don't want to do it because I'm lazy. Anyway, I was stepping on one. It was poking me in the foot. It fucking hurt. I live in America. We have those. Billy and Servant. It's literally an American weed. They cling to your pants. There's like 4 or 5 different species that are very common. Mostly in desert areas or sandy areas. In the specific instance, the one that I'm talking about is actually for grassy areas, and they grow up green. They cling to stuff, and they're all over my dogs, and they're all over everything else, and it's like, yeah. Thanks for dragging it up to Canada, by the way. I'm down in Florida. What do you want from me? Oh, you don't live... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. Maybe? Let me put some into your wildlife, and you'll have to deal with it. Farmers friends. Remember that dating website for farmers? What was it called? I don't remember what it's called. The only thing that's a lie about this model is how small my waist is. And that's only because I don't think anyone can have a waist this size. Only farmers? No. I don't remember what the farming one was called. I know there's Christian Mingle, which is for Christians. Corn Hub? It might be. It might be Corn Hub. It could be, right? It could be. Are you guys done with the silence? Has it been 5 minutes? Yeah, Chungu, I'm not skinny enough for that, and I'll never let myself be that skinny because that's an unhealthy amount of skinny. I actually like having some belly there, so that way if I accidentally somehow manage to start starving for actual reasons, like starving, I'm good. I don't want to die in like a week. I want to be able to struggle for the full like 14 days of no food or whatever. I think it's 14 days. I don't know how long it is. No, I'm not fat. I'm perfectly average. Like, actually. I'm so average, it's a pain. People tried to tell me I'm pretty, and I'm like, nah, I'm average. I'll fight you about it. You could put me into a crowd of people, and I would not, I wouldn't stand out. Stock character. Yeah, I'm probably number 23 on the character creator. I don't know. How can you fight if you don't know what I look like? I plan on making my belly not so belly and more abs. I'm gonna start doing workouts and shit. I don't know if I'm gonna do them in stream. I want to do stretches in stream, but I need to find out like a good series of stretches to do first. So I'm currently looking through different stretch websites about stretches for flexibility and stuff like that. I wanna create one that's like 10 minutes long that I can do on stream, and like it'll be like 10 minutes of stretching, and then we'll be good.
Time's up.
Oh, okay. Do planks and burpees? No, I'd fucking die.
Planks fine, burpees suck.
This says blurpees with an L. Blurpees are L's.
Yeah, the problem is, it's like coming from someone who really enjoyed running when they were, before they were crippled.
Yeah.
Burpees are high impact.
Aren't burpees part of military training? Probably.
Sure. Like a lot of the military does a lot of high impact training. The problem with high impact training is it's incredibly hard on your joints, and those don't grow back.
Yep.
You don't just cartilage up new shit. Microfractures don't fix themselves either. So let's. If you
do
want
10 push-ups when you die in a gun game. God, I'd fucking.
Actually, that's not even a bad idea.
What's 10 times 26?
Add a 0.
Yeah.
I know. I was asking because I wanted to make sure you guys understood. That's 260 push-ups. I'm good.
Are you saying you're gonna die 26 times?
That's what I do in Battlefield. Even if I'm doing really well, 26 deaths is totally normal.
At least it's not 260 at one time, though, Philo. It's just,
It'd be every couple minutes.
that literally comes down to the skill issue point. That would be that whole. So that meme, that meme where it's like, I wonder, what is it? I think it's like, I wonder or it's like how guys work out versus how girls work out. And it's like girls work out because they want to get, they want a better belly and stuff and this and that. And then the guy is like, if I don't do 10 more push-ups, I'm gonna be considered gay or something like that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of those. I was wondering which one.
Yeah, Fillion. Capone had something happen and can't do stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, my back's jacked. Like, bad backs in the family. And I jumped off the back of a truck, and that was the last of it.
Why'd you jump off the back of the truck? Did you tell me?
Reasons.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was equipment related. It was be crushed by shit, I don't know, what would that be? I'll give you an exact number, but around 30,000 pounds of equipment, or jump off the back of the truck. I chose to jump off the back of the truck. It wasn't actually even a thought process. It was just, well, okay, whoop.
Whole body or legs or body? Legs or body, like whole body.
Whenever your spine, like, so if you know anybody with sciatica pain, you have the idea of like what my sitch is like, because that's what it is. Like any kind of back injury is terrible. Like it really does reduce what you can do at all. And then there's the random headaches and nausea and all that other crap.
Hey Kaizen, why are you in a different account, Kaizen? Stop jumping between accounts. Is wheelchair bound? No, but
no,
pain.
I can walk. I just can't. Like I used to, like on the bucket list. I've said a few times on my bucket list of things to do. I wanted to walk the entirety of California. That ain't happening. Like like in that vein of things, I wanted to ride a bike from Los Angeles to San Diego. So basically, Los Angeles to the Mexican border, right? I did that. Right, and then I was like, yeah, cool, I can totally do this. I just have to pace myself. Oh, by the way, I did that in a day. So, in a 24-hour period, I did that. Totally doable. The idea is that I would take like a month vacation and just walk the whole state.
Why'd you ask for a life tip? It's still I haven't changed it. Kaizen's the reason we have life tip. It says nuh-uh.
But yeah, for me, if I was going to do something like that, I'd probably be like, every time I get pwned, I'm going to do a set of squats, maybe like 5. I could do squats. I have to do squats, actually. Like, I have to do so many a day just to, because like, when you have lower back stuff or back stuff in general, like most people caveman pick shit up. They just bend at the middle, because, oh God, why would I squat down? That's hard, right? It's only hard if you don't exercise the muscles. Your legs are massive muscles. Like the legs are the biggest muscles you have in your entire body. They're the biggest muscle groups, right? I'm holding up these air quotes because whatever.
Now we can't joke about how far apart the eyes are. Yeah. What you gonna do about it?
To be honest, they're not that big of a difference. You have hair in between, so it's not as notable.
Yeah, it's just like when somebody has like terraform Mars face, you know, where their nose is like in the middle of their face, but their mouth is like at their chin, and if they don't have a mustache, they look like a terraformer. Same thing.
I'm pretty sure Capone is smarter than all of us, but that's more because of life
I'm not
experience.
smart at all. So, yeah.
I'm a dumbass.
I didn't say that, but all right.
I'm smart
No,
enough
I'm
to know
saying
I'm
that
a
about
fucking
me.
idiot.
Oh,
I'm
What was
smart
that say
enough to
about
know I'm
me?
stupid. Now we can joke about how you have to weigh like 10 kilograms with that waist. Yeah. It's okay. Oh man, I wish I had the button set so I could just go whoop. Just go flying.
oh,
One hydrogen balloon, you go flying. Yeah. I'd do that joke. I'd be on a world where they have balloons. I'd grab a balloon and be like, "Oh, bye guys."
I'll see if what do you call it? I'll see if I can find one of his later videos. But there was a guy that I was following because he's designing his own exoskeleton, and with the way that it's built, it wouldn't take much for me to like create a wrap to go around above the hips to shift where the weight transfer is, to get it more away from my lower back to more like the middle of my back, so I could do more. I think his idea for the exoskeleton is to allow him to do more and lift more. I just want to be back to normal. I'll post that in just chatting.
Now I have my own gravitational force. Yeah, it's in my tits. Also, my ass is fat too. You just don't really see it as much. See it? So, you know, don't discount the ass.
Sick.
What?
Yeah, I found a bunch of pictures of it, so I'm gonna post some pictures in just chatting for those who are here and can. Oh, that's a whole ass GIF. Hell yeah.
There's a lot of things that brace it. The thing is we need a standardized exoskeleton that we could sell on the market that would be relatively cheap, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. The problem is the expenses.
Well, yes and no. Like, what do you think 3D printers are for? I mean, he's at the stage now where he's getting CNC'd parts because the 3D prints only go so far, but...
I mean, you could probably do the 3D parts, and then that would be good enough, wouldn't it?
It's going into chatting, air quotes.
Yep. That's the Discord channel. If you're not in my Discord, please join my Discord. It's in the description or the panels for Twitch. There's a little thing that says join. You know, here's my Discord. It's the bottom right panel on Twitch, pretty sure. And then also like there's the link stuff. Does Capone stream? No, Capone doesn't stream. They used to. Nope. Socials. Exclamation point socials. I should do exclamation point Discord, shouldn't I? Damn.
You should.
I need one for Discord, Blue Sky, and Twitch and YouTube, respectively, depending on what. Oh, did I have my hand? I have my hair. That's funny.
Here's another good example of one. Oh, and the file's too big. Hey.
Yep. I worked really hard to get.
Go ahead, sorry.
I worked really hard to get the bots to work. The bots to work on both really well. It was more work for YouTube than Twitch. Twitch already has a bunch of stuff you can do. If you actually do type exclamation point command, it'll give you a link to all the commands in Twitch, and there's a lot of commands in Twitch. Have fun with those. This model looks like an evolved version of the old model. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. I was gonna keep
now
this
she
part.
has to collect tails all over again. Reap.
Like
I was gonna
Dragon Balls,
keep-
yeah.
I was gonna keep this part black, but I didn't want to because I think it looks better as white.
You know what that means, Capone?
What?
As she got older, she started looking younger.
What?
Wow. So, final form is Lolly of the Lake with one fang.
Just like Kid Boo.
Just like Kid Boo.
Well, I guess no. Actually, technically, Kid Boo's final form is Oob. So.
I
Oob?
guess that's... Yeah, okay, sure.
Sorry, I don't know
I
anything.
thought that was a fusion thing. Oh no, that was different.
No, it's a comeback. It's a comeback a good kid thing, and then Goku blew him away, and then we got Oob.
Yeah.
I want a thing on this so I could paint with my tail.
Oh, you want to be a Smeargle? Okay.
I just think it would be really cool because it's like I could totally do that. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
can be Smeargle or Zorua. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that one, Chungu. Thanks. I just don't I don't have like the hundreds of thousands of dollars it would take, right? And I'm looking for something literally just to shift where weight transfer happens from foot to back. And that's more like the third image I posted is pretty much like that's it. That's all I really need, right? Something like that.
You can draw
and then work with it.
multiple things.
Strongest is Bootanks or Boohan.
But like, absolutely, if I could have an actual exoskeleton to walk for me, oh god, man, shit. Oh man, I'd be the battery. I would be battery daddy.
Battery
okay.
daddy. What is battery daddy?
Battery.
Ooh. That's what they'll call it. That's what they'll call it whenever I'm in my exosuit telling great jokes. They're gonna be like, "Oh no, it's battery daddy." Fuck.
Oh, no.
Hide everyone.
I also want a thing that lets me grab like the edge of my pants and just stretch them out like a cartoon.
No.
Why not? That's funny.
It's weird.
Because then I can
Speaking of
like do that
stretching
and just
stuff-
put stuff in it.
Speaking of stretching stuff out, like one of the trippiest things that went down at my high school was, for whatever reason, like there was like this game chicks would play where they would sneak up on each other and like do the bra snap. And like it was such a common thing at my high school that like, it's like, okay, the teachers told us what to do. Everyone's now working relatively quietly, and you would hear snap, and everyone knew what happened. Like, it's just like, just somebody out in the quad with the hall pass trying to haul ass so they don't get caught.
Legit ADHD behavior. What? Wanting to pull my pants out and put stuff in it?
Yeah, that
I think
sounds... Well, when you phrase it that way, it sounds very odd.
Sorry, go ahead.
But
You don't need to pull your pants out. They're fucking cargos. Look how many pockets you got in them motherfuckers. Just put shit in there.
Yeah, but I wanted the cartoony thing. I wanted to do the cartoony thing. I grew up on cartoons, okay?
Okay, cool. Then that is... Go ahead.
You wanted to do the I lost this much weight.
No, pull them out and they snap back and make a loud snap noise.
Oh man, I should
Snap.
I think I still have a pair of the pants to ward off the fat. When I initially injured my back, I gained hella weight.
Yeah.
Size 68 pants.
Oh.
Imagine it. Imagine it.
I can't. Brain small.
Yeah.
Obviously smaller.
What size do you wear?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, cool. I'm going to imagine you're like a 32 or 34, right? Let's say if you're a 34, literally take two of your pants, lay them on the bed, okay? And imagine that, like, there is no middle leg, right? But that's the waistband size. Like the two pants laying flat side by side is the width of the... Now imagine a fat ass fat enough to have to, like, need that size pants.
I don't need to. My uncle was pretty big.
There you go. Yeah,
he
he
lost weight for a bit, and then he started gaining it again. And it's really sad because, like, I think he looked better when he lost weight.
Yeah, it's hard. Once you lose the weight, it's hard to keep it off. Especially when, because like for me, my thing was my eating habits didn't change. And you're looking at someone who's like, at bare minimum 3 days a week at the gym for at least 2 hours.
Right.
So going from that and that caloric intake to not.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
it did not take
low.
long. Yeah, it did not take long. It really didn't. And then, like, I just was like, one day, like, I'm that meme of the motherfucker that needs to, like, have all the people help them get onto the gurney for the hospital. Yeah, so now I'm back down to a 38. I'd like to be at a 32, but that requires too little eating or too much exercise than I can do.
Imagine if I could actually walk around in this room. Because on stream I have a room, right? It's the AI generated room that I've got going on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what if I could walk around in this room, right?
You probably could fang dangle it to like work something like that.
I probably could. I'd have to have more space to walk around. I don't have the space for it.
Just ask Fillion.
Fillion just uses a 3D world.
Yeah.
The plus side to this AI generated room is that no one can say they own it because it's AI generated.
Yes.
So I don't have to worry about people going, "Oh no, I own that." Ugh. It's like, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
hey, Pillow has a nice background. Yoink.
You can't own AI generated content in a copyright sense.
Yeah.
Unless, like, I think you can. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just a blanket. You can't own anything AI generated, right, Capone?
Yeah, because the problem is, what it boils down to, the rough of it is that you would have to go through, like, it's nonsense. So let's say that for this drawing, only 5 artists, just 5, okay, just 5 artists were sampled, okay, or their works, right? Now, how many of the works of these 5 artists was sampled, okay? How much that then we can figure out how much of a percentage we can give them of whatever the estimated value for the work is, right? Okay, and then what if one of the artists says no? They don't want money, they just want their art back, right? So there's just, it's stupid. It's very stupid. Machines don't create anything. Machines take from example and infer and then give you output at best.
Yeah.
So blanket banning everything is fine, I think. Making it where you can't own something that's AI.
Like the only way I would be okay with somebody owning something that was AI generated is if an artist themselves, right, only sampled with a program they created and taught their own work, right? And then it's like, okay, then this actually is a Banksy because Banksy made the AI. Banksy had the AI only sample from their own work. But then what the hell is that, right? Like it would then be like, okay, so the Banksy is now trying to lessen the value of their own work. I'm just using Banksy as an example. They wouldn't do this. This is not fucking punk rock enough for them at all.
I don't know who Banksy is, but okay.
Punk rock. But anyways, the joke is that they would be lessening the value of art by doing so, right? And artists already don't get paid.
Right.
Ask me how I know.
I just hated the point of artificial intelligence. It's algorithmic input at best. Yeah, it is. It's for stockholders. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's literally that. It's the new buzzword. It's the new buzzword, and dodgy Ford, he hoot. Whatever you can whatever you can tell the shareholders is going to make them more money and convince them that it's going to make more money is going to get the shareholders all hot and bothered about it and very supportive. So that's what people do. And the buzzword that refuses to die is AI.
Yeah. That's a lot of artists or more, because if you're not cheap, then people don't want to buy your art unless your art is exceptionally good.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you could always do the thing all the famous artists do, but that requires death, so probably not do that. If you don't know what I mean, you should probably look at history a little bit.
As far as my fucking with art, fat industrial strength diamond plated air quotes, design work is something I've done on and off my entire life because printing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, I mean no fucking body. I have not one customer, okay, in 30 years, not one customer in 30 years of doing design work has a customer been like, oh, cool, yeah, I totally want to pay how much you just said to do the thing you said, even though you are already undervaluing it to be competitive. I want to pay less for it, right? Like, I just want to, like, no, actually, as a matter of fact, I want to pay you more. Not one person has said, like, not one person I've ever dealt with has been okay with how much is charged for design work, ever. Not a single person in 30 years, okay? And that's not just, you know, hyperbole for the sake of this. No, that is it. Nobody wants to pay artists. They always go, oh, well, you know, all you did was... I'm like, okay, then you do it.
That is aggravating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just do it.
You
do it
do it.
yourself.
You do it, then fuck it. You do it. You're gonna pay me this time, but next time you do it yourself, and then just I'll print it for you. I won't do any of the design work. You'll save all the money.
It's just it's a problem with the way people think things are, because they're all not that bright, but then they think they know things, and it's like, oh, I could have been an artist because everyone goes to art class in elementary and whatever, right? But then they don't realize that, to go from squiggly lines to straight lines is so difficult.
It's because people look at art degrees as liberal arts studies when they're not.
There are also a lot of videos on like YouTube and whatnot that shows people using like shortcuts on making things a little bit easier, a little bit better and stuff. They had to learn that stuff. They didn't just
not even just learn it. They have to, like, the thing, like, for instance, right? I was explaining to somebody about building a house, right? They're like, why does it cost so much to build a house? And I'm like, well, you're having to pay for man hours. And they're like, okay, sure, man hours, but what's up? And I'm like, okay, so, like, you know how to use a hammer, right? Because he was arguing, I'll do it myself. And I'm like, sure, chief, right? And I'm like, you know how to use a hammer, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you know when not to use a hammer? And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, it's if you're going to use a hammer to just bang together every two pieces of wood, you're going to end up having problems, right? You're going to split wood whether or not you know you're doing it. So then you're going to put this shit up and you're going to be like, why is this structure so fucking wobbly? Oh, I don't know. Because you chose to use a nail gun instead of a brad nail, or you chose to use a fucking sledgehammer instead of a penny hammer, right? Like that's it, right? Like, that's, sure, all these neat tricks that you see people make YouTube shorts on look really fucking cool, but like, if that's all you do, like, if all you're doing is a series of tricks that you've picked up on YouTube, it's not going to work. Like, your finished product is going to be wrong.
Yep.
It's like,
actually,
automation in Photoshop is powerful.
I'm surprised this is still a problem, because this is historically a problem that we know exists forever. Anyone who has any kind of like skill trade gets the shit into the stick because everyone's like, oh, I could do this. No, you can't.
Within limitations and reasons, like the example Chungu put up, no one ever argues how much an architect is charging. That just doesn't happen. The only time it happens, it's almost like it's like if you argue over how much an architect wants to be paid, and you don't immediately have like solid facts behind you saying, actually no, I'm only gonna give you 60 per hour billable because, right? Like you've seen the architect's work before, or you've seen the architect make a mistake right in front of you. Like these are the few things. These are some of the few things that you could like discount someone's pricing for shit, right? But outside of those circumstances, if you say no, I'm not gonna pay $85 an hour for this motherfucker to work on it, the only thing you've done is proven to everybody else in the room that you're an idiot, right? But not every trade is that way.
The sad part about art in like drawing art and like, pencil to paper and stuff like that is that because of the global information network, people can charge from, what is it? Starts with a P. Why can't I think of it?
Premium?
No. Country.
Oh. Per diem? I don't know.
No, it's the country that starts with a P.
Oh. I don't know.
Philippines?
Yes, the Philippines, right? Someone living in the Philippines, they can charge $30 an art piece, right? And that would 10 art pieces would probably give them enough money for their rent for the next month and stuff like that, right? But like if you did the same thing in the US, you can't compete with that price. You just can't. You know what I mean? Because it's like $300.
Yeah, sure. That's probably a big portion of it. It's kind of the China problem too. The only difference with the China problem is that you can't make the argument that a motherfucker's not making a living wage at the rate of $1 a day,
Yeah.
Like that's the difference, and for some strange reason we're still okay with it, right? But whatever, ultimately it's not going to matter. That's one thing That's one thing about a tariff system, right? This is not a political talk. That's
Okay.
one of the bad sides of a tariff system, because if you already have, you say, oh well, these people are charging way less, right? And they're not doing anything about it, so we're going to tax them, right? We're going to tax the shit out of them. Well, that means their manufacturer is not going to stop wanting to make money. That's simple as shit. They're not going to stop wanting to make money. You might have created a worse slavery system than already existed by then applying this, because they're going to cut wherever they can to do so. Either the product's going to get significantly worse, which, you know, wish.com can't get much worse, right?
Yeah. Temu can't get much worse.
Yeah, Temu can't get much worse. Or you're literally just going to have you know, the entirety of a country turned into Hugh Minerals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Something super important, by the way, for anyone who uses Temu or any of these other shit, don't press the fucking free shit. Do not click on this thing's free. You can get it for free if you buy it.
Ever free. Nothing,
especially not on Temu.
Motorcycle that's like $20 or something.
Very recently, I'm not going to say when or anything like that, but very recently, my grandparents got charged something like $400 overcharge because of free shit on Temu. So, yeah, it was multiple different purchases, ranging from like $12 to like $100 or something like that. And like the fraud detection for the company that we have as our bank didn't detect it immediately, right? Because, you know, so we had to go into it about it, and it's like, first of all, banks should stop allowing overdraft, right? Overdraft fees are way too expensive for stupid shit, and they should have that off by default. You should be forced to sign a paper that says you allow overdraft, not be forced to sign a paper that says you don't allow overdraft. That's my problem with that, right? But beyond all that, basically it was something like $400 overdraft. That was fucking wild.
It's something that's like absolutely bonkers to me.
We use Temu because we're poor.
And it's supposed to be better than Wish, technically.
Yeah. So Temu's,
to be.
I think I have the suspicion that Temu's business model is like invasive data collection. I don't think their plan, like there are going to be some items they make money off of, right? But I think the whole thing was, and I don't know how long it's going to operate, I think the whole thing was to collect a large data set for whatever reason, right? Because, you know, if you sell information, you make a lot of money out of it.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure they're data collection because they like when I first saw Temu, it was actually because my grandma was like, I'm gonna get these stuff things from Temu, and I'm like, what is that? And I looked at it and I'm like, this is shady as fuck. Why are you using this website? Don't use this website. I told my grandparents, by the way. I told her, like, the first time I saw Temu, I'm like, don't use this. They didn't listen to me. Guess what that got them? $400 worth of overdraft and having to deal with the bank.
It took me, I don't know, 5 or 6 years to get my parents to stop doing shit like that. I'm glad they did.
I wish my grandparents would listen to me.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
It's like, if you want a thing, come ask me about the thing, and I'll tell you. I will straight up tell you if it's bullshit or not.
Like, the thing that upsets me about it is it's like, where the fuck did it go? There it is. There it is. All right, so it's like I told them, just straight up, just use Walmart. Walmart's awful, but at least they don't, like, you know, it's Walmart, you know?
It's right there as well.
They're American based. If they do something like this, they don't want to lose all that money that they would get for getting caught for doing something like Temu, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Chungu. Like, they're operating at a loss because their business isn't. You know, it's just like, it's like Sony, right? Like Sony or
no,
Xbox,
we didn't have to
or
pay
anybody
the
that makes a console. They're selling their consoles at an L because where they make the money is licensing.
Yeah, we didn't have to pay the 400 because it was obviously fraudulent, right? Like, so obviously fraudulent, it's not even funny. It's Temu. Also, our bank is pretty nice about that, as long as I think there's a maximum number where they won't even ask questions. They'll be like, okay, we'll remove this, right? But also, I'm pretty sure they'd still work with us if it was over a certain number. I think the maximum amount is like $500 before they have to start asking questions.
There's no way to fight Amazon other than governmental like sanctions. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, there's the problem with Amazon is that it's a company that's become so diverse. It's the Google problem too, right? It's Amazon's as a company has become so diverse that, like, even if you're like, oh yeah, well, you know, if Amazon closed its doors right now, right? If Amazon closed its doors right now and didn't sell like the products that we're all used to buying, they're still like one of the largest file host server things portions of the internet, right? Like, they have a lot of servers for that, right? They're trying to become the next Starlink. They are still a delivery company. Like, that's like Amazon's not a that's funny because, you know, when you think about what's Google's product, like, what do they do, what are they a business of, and nobody guesses, right? Same thing with Amazon. Amazon's not a store, right? They're a warehouse and delivery system. That is actually what they are, right? Like, just the Amazon everybody knows. Yep. Like, that's actually how Amazon you know, became Amazon. They took a concept that everyone was aware of but nobody was implementing, and they implemented it. It wasn't even anything fucking new. That's like the joke about it. Very seldom in history does the inventor of a thing ever, like, you know, get the monetary benefit of the thing.
I think the sad part about it is the bigger companies need to be completely wiped. And that sounds awful. And it's like, oh, what about all these workers and stuff? Make new companies.
Not even make new companies, just like,
break up all the big companies into a bunch smaller companies.
No, like, man, see, the problem with that is that, so, God, so, like, imagine, if you will, right? Because this has happened before. Imagine, if you will, you go to a team of people and you say, hey, you guys are gonna work in Delaware. You guys are gonna work in fucking Nevada. You guys are gonna work in, and they're like, well, wait, what do you mean? You know, like, oh, we're having you all set up your own separate operations. How likely is it that's going to last for long, given that now you have people with their own interests in their own operations to keep themselves afloat? You dig?
Yeah.
So, the thing is, what you would have to do is you would have to restructure the company from the ground up, putting people in place with intentions to have the operation being basically a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Like, you would have to turn Amazon into a nonprofit organization, right? Like an actual nonprofit, not it's not for profit, but the CEO still has their own personal private jet. Like, no, they don't need that. They don't need that at all. That's horseshit. Like, it would have to be a massive restructuring. Like, that would be it. Like, if you destroyed the company, we would have to, like, Amazon's so big that if you destroyed Amazon, like, the entire planet would be in turmoil for like 3 years about it.
Yeah. I think we should take turmoil.
Yeah, sure. I'll buy turmoil with the banks.
Turmoil,
because you're not going to restructure banking as a whole into something that's, like, reasonable. It just has to go away.
Yeah.
Like, something like Amazon or Google or anything a young company, young institutions, those can change. You can change and you can fix those. You can't fix a bunch of idiots that have decided that they want to make the money off the backs of literal suffering. Like, you're not gonna, like, that's like an institution like that's been in place for hundreds of years. You're not gonna change that. They all just have to go away with extreme prejudice. Like, we're literally living in a debt economy right now, so it's like, you know, whoa, how did we get here? Well, geez, man, you know, banks. banks that want to like, you know, say, oh, you bought a Snickers and you didn't have the money for it. That Snickers cost you $36. You know, like, whoa, what are you talking about? Like, it literally does not cost you, the bank, $34, right, to put in the extra 10 cents I needed to make $2 to buy a Snickers. That didn't cost you that. So
Yeah.
why are you charging me the so much money?
Yeah.
Right? And then the answer, because I've worked for the banks, oh, well, you know, we have to make it so people, you know, are decentivized to just, you know, run massive negative amounts. And I'm like, no, it's real simple. You say, okay, we're going to charge you a little bit of money, a couple bucks, because we had to fill in for you. You're going to get 3 of those, and then we're going to stop. We're going to freeze the account until you solve the negative balance.
Yeah. That would still decentivize people from doing it. And the only people who would not do that are people who would try to commit fraud anyway.
Yeah, it again goes back to more Dodge v Ford shit, right? Because like,
Yeah.
if you tell the shareholders, we're going to increase our overdraft by 9.8%, they're all going to go, yes, oh man, I'm going to rub one out right. And like that's what all the shareholders do, because it knows it's going to make them fat stacks.
I'm really sad, by the way, that I didn't try to get some Bitcoin.
I knew one guy in real life who actually liquidated the vast majority of their shit twice in their life. Once it was for Second Life, second it was for Bitcoin, and I hate that motherfucker.
No. Hear me out, okay? When this isn't political, by the way, when Trump got elected, right? Apparently, Bitcoin had a huge increase in price, and it's like if I had grabbed like, you know, a fraction of a Bitcoin, I'd have so much more money right now just for it existing.
Yeah, that's a system that we need to change. I don't
understand how Bitcoin works.
Speculation in general is bad. Like the value of things should be more solid than what they are, because you leave the opportunity. People are like, oh well, look, these people made so much money, and it's like, yeah, sure, but what about the people who look at the thing and go, oh yes, the thing is worth this much, and then walk away and they come back and they've lost millions?
Yeah.
Like, there are too many stories of people in crypto, regular ass people, losing tens to hundreds of thousands, and in the rare cases, millions of dollars.
Yeah, Chungu, the reason I mentioned Bitcoin is because Bitcoin hit a new peak. On the, like, I don't think it was the day of, but around the day of Trump's election, Bitcoin hit its peak again. Hit a new peak, a new all-time high. Also, what the fuck do you mean he donated it all to IDF? Man, fuck that guy. Don't donate to armed forces. They don't need it. They can fuck themselves. They get taxpayer money. They can literally go, oh, that one. That's a different IDF. Okay, shut up. You know, isn't it interesting how the Israeli Defense Force uses IDF and then the Immune Deficiency Foundation also uses IDF?
We're the real IDF, fuck you, says both to each other at the same time.
Yeah. Man. Anyway, my point was, you know, you don't need to donate to armed forces. Go fuck. They can make money up here out of nowhere. If you don't believe me, America.
She says this 4 days after Veterans Day.
I'm not.
Gravity...
No, hold on. I'm not hating on veterans or anything like that. I'm talking about the armed forces, like the overarching, you know, governmental body that can just generate money whenever it wants because it needs money for, you know, new guns or whatever. They can do that. Any of them can do it. All of them do it.
You know how we have an Earth Chan and we have an Everybody Chan, right?
Yeah.
All right. Imagine Gravity Chan, right? Okay. Now imagine a Gravity Chan is also a stack of armpits, meaning they're multi-limbed, right?
Okay.
Does this make them a weak armed force?
Oh man.
Because gravity is the weak force, and if they have arms, they are armed, right? A bunch of them. You couldn't argue that they weren't armed, right?
Wait. I don't get it.
It's okay. somewhere, an astrophysics nerd has a small chuckle, and then groans.
Did I break my hip? No, I didn't. Okay, cool.
That's a
That's a
statement. That's a
statement.
question.
Oh God.
What? 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 I didn't hear you.
It's okay. We're sharing a brain cell.
Sharing your brain
You
cell?
said, "Did I break my hip?" And then we were like, "That's a statement."
I'm going
And
to
I
find you
realized
and
it wasn't
throw
a
you off
statement, it was
another
a
truck.
question.
Jesus, Chungu. Chill out.
What do you mean another truck?
He's talking to Capone.
What?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
mean. What's up, bro?
In reference to the pun that you did, Capone, I'm gonna find you and throw you off a truck. Another truck.
That's whatever. Make sure I land on my head.
Hmm.
Fuck. Please,
I know how puns make people violent.
puns always make violent, and said real do. Okay, chill out.
Yeah, no, like that's. I wonder. Hold on. This is a big thing, right? Okay.
Will I
alright.
get in trouble for that?
So imagine
Probably.
there's a large group of people. Okay, maybe they're protesting something. Okay,
Okay.
and you tell one of my amazing jokes.
All right.
The destruction though that group of people now causes, right? Did I or did I not have any part in that?
Yes.
Yes.
I argue no, that I did not incite that violence.
Didn't you though?
It was
You
because
told
of
the
the
joke.
pun that you said that the person got very, very violent.
But I was just trying to be funny, you know. Like,
Even though it
that
was
was my intent. My intent was
Yeah.
to spread merriment and joy.
All right. Go ahead, Philo, drop it.
That's as far as I can go. Without like doing the stretches
See,
that I
there you
need
go.
to do.
Chungu knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I see. So incitement does not consider you to be at fault. Okay.
Yeah, because you see, I didn't say, all right, everybody, light trash cans on fires and flip cars and bust into shit. I didn't say that. I just made everybody really butthurt, and they chose what to do with that butthurt. I didn't direct them what to do with that butthurt.
Dang it, Capone. I hate that you used that example because it makes me want to get political, but I'm not going to.
Don't you get
no.
political in here?
And I don't like politics, but I know what that you probably know where I'm going with it, Capone.
I actually don't want for once to get to that. If you want to type it at me, you can. No
First
pressure.
month of the year.
Say again.
First month of the year.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Good.
Yeah.
Also, after stream, Capone, do you want to play World of Warships, or are you good?
I
Or no,
play World
wait.
of Warships.
No, I want to play that other game that we were playing yesterday.
I could play
really-
World of Warships. I could play World.
No,
of
there's a PVE mode we can play. We can go beat up AI. It's cool.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's like kind of.
I want to play both, okay? But I just built a
Right.
new deck that I want to play, and I know we have to use Russia, so we get to use the OP stuff, the stuff that works better than it should. So
Sure.
One
could
thing
play
I'm-
World of Warships.
one thing I am upset about is that Russia doesn't get a good spy plane. I know
What?
they
No.
hold on. So the American tree in that game gets a good recon aircraft, right? It's the Greyhawk or whatever. It's really good. It's got a 6,000 range and everything. The Russians don't get that. They got like 4,000 as their max range. The reason I don't like that is because you have to hunt infantry, and hunting infantry is a pain. Right?
You have the war crime tank as Russia. You
Which
don't
one?
need to hunt the infantry. You just need to saturate the area and laugh.
Oh, by the way, I need to show you some deck building stuff because you can actually overpoint certain parts of your deck. So I've got like an entire Air Force deck and stuff where I almost have nothing else, but I have a bunch of Air Force stuff. So
Yeah, I can't believe you don't know about the toss.
the toss.
It is
No, I
it is
don't.
literally the war crime. Okay.
Hello, Juan.
Hey.
Juan Pablo Rojas Velez.
Yeah.
I pronounced
This-
it correctly.
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about, Excess. I know you wouldn't. I would not expect you to know because you are wholesome.
Send
and
it
sweet.
to me. Wait,
Who, me?
send it to me.
Oh, I'm
I'll
sending it
know.
to you both. I just sent it to Excess first, and I wanted to explain to her, like, the deal with it.
Okay.
Oh, I've never seen that before. Is that a T70 chassis? T72 chassis?
Well, they should be T80 chassis at this point, but
It's a T72 chassis.
yeah, it's a T72 chassis. It really doesn't matter what you put it on.
Capone, have you heard of the war crime on a stick? Which one
There
is
are
that?
many war crimes on sticks. Oh, right. That was Chungu asking it. Sorry, I
Yep.
missed. I'm not sure of which war crime on a stick you're talking about.
American trench gun. We already know about that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's not a war crime, but yes,
It's not
the
a
Germans
war
would
crime.
like the people who were the first to deploy chemical weapons.
Wait a minute.
Want to talk about it being a war crime on a stick or
Huh?
the stick crime, or I don't know.
What's the question, Excess?
No, I'm looking at this name and I just
What name? The name of the
realized.
thermobaric weapons can be fired from
Don't
a
mind me.
rocket launcher on a tank like TOS 1 heavy flamethrower system. What? Which has a firing range of 3.7 miles. Only 3.7 miles? Okay. 100 feet above the ground, a first charge creates a cloud of highly flammable aerosol fuel. Oh, it's a fuel air bomb, but with a flamethrower, right? Is that what I'm understanding?
It's a fuel air bomb that is mostly like the fuel air bomb portion of it is a byproduct of the they want to burn everything.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie that it actually sounds like a shit system, and only
It's
good
not.
for killing infantry and civilians.
Yes. That's basically that's the argument against this weapon, and that's why it's the war crime, because you look at it and you go, okay, what is this meant for? What is the use case, right? And like the use case would be like, I guess China, because mass waves of infantry, right? But
Yeah,
we don't mass waves of infantry. We haven't done that in a long time, right? So unless somebody's planning to bonsai charge the shit out of you, this is literally just meant to like reduce civilians.
I think my biggest question I have for it is how effective is this against our Bradleys and our LAVs and stuff? Right?
Well, here's the deal. Like, what is it? Overpressure is a thing.
Right.
Cavitation is a thing.
Right.
And I don't think a Bradley is hardened enough to like survive a near miss from this. Like the crew, I mean.
I think a Bradley is. I don't think a
No.
LAV is.
Not a Bradley, sorry.
Because the Bradley's supposed to isn't it designed to survive nukes or not? Is that something else?
Nothing's really designed to survive.
You know what
nukes.
I mean. You know what I mean.
Right, but like, have you ever? Well, I guess not. Like, man, I've been around large explosions before in buildings and whatnot, and I'm here to tell you that like the whole plug your ears and have your mouth open is important.
Right. So no, what I mean is if you button it up, if it's buttoned up, isn't it like super
Yeah,
sealed?
when you're in a cement bunker and you have to do that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure the crew of a Bradley would not survive a near miss.
Okay. I was just curious because I so remember, I used to be all about the Russian stuff. I probably know more about the Russian stuff than the American stuff, even if it's all made of paper. But that's
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where like how close do you have to drop a 500-pound bomb? Think like that. This is an argument for War Thunder's sake, right? How close do you have to drop a 500-pound bomb to a
Chungu,
tank to like
no.
reduce the crew?
no feet. It's bad.
But you were
Bad.
showing feet.
Yep.
No, I showed the cool shoes that I have. No feet. feet bad.
Oh, XS, I've got one for you.
Uh
No, actually, I think Pello linked it. Now that I think about it, you've
What?
probably already seen it.
Okay.
oh. Maybe. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Oh god.
What is it?
Trick or treat.
Which trick or treat?
The one that you showed.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, it sounds like it was more than 2 days ago.
Opens the door and it's like trick or treat, smell my, and then the person's already at the person's foot.
Oh yeah. That. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
The fuck? Hold on, I gotta mute myself. 1 second. Sorry, chat. 1 second. I don't know what that was. The stream started with giant feet. No.
It did.
No, it started with the starting screen.
She just pulled a Gaben.
What?
Gabe Newell.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Oh, yeah. It started with a starting screen. There's like a whole 15 minutes of it. What are you talking about? I could have just started with the boobies.
No, not really. Every VTuber starts with the feet. Every single one.
I don't make the rules, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's a reason for that.
There is a good reason for it, actually. I don't disagree with it. I just hate that people like feet like that. What?
Yeah, that. You know.
Yeah, there's a good reason for it. Going bottom to top is the best way to showcase a model. Even if I did it really quickly, I did it really quickly because I was still really nervous about the hip area whenever I was wearing the shorts. And oh my gosh, we're back. Can you entertain chat for a minute? I'll be right back.
Entertain. I don't know. Can I? He who.
May you?
Right. That's probably like one of the building blocks of all dad humor right there.
Yeah, it is. I just hate that it ticked off a lot of people whenever a teacher would ask it. It's like, I don't know. Can you? It's like, clearly it's supposed to teach you, the tense and stuff, like the right way to say something. But then people are like, I'll show you. Can you?
The best is when you remember to do it, but like in the worst possible way, right? So let's say someone who's particularly rotund, hey, can I get up and use the restroom? The immediate response, for most people would be, oh, I don't know, can you? And then the asshole response would be, I don't know, man, you're kind of big. Getting up would be a lot of effort.
Yeesh. And it's kind of funny because in that case, that really is like the right way to use can.
Yeah.
Because it's based on ability, so yeah.
The ability to do so.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna bring this up at some point whenever I end up streaming, but since we're on the topic of the can you thing, there was one thing that I've noticed online as of late that when a lot of people are saying sentences that have more than one past tense verb, or when it starts with like a past tense verb, they end up using the next verb in past tense as well, which is wrong. I'm dumb, so hear me out. Like a lot of times we will say they didn't do anything, right?
Oh, you mean
that's
double
correct.
negatives?
Well, it's not double. No, not double negatives. Double past. So like, because you start with didn't, we will say, did they do it? Right? Did they do it, or didn't they do it? That's proper. But I've noticed a lot of people, I guess, when learning English, once they see didn't or did or whatever, since it's a past tense, the next time they say a verb, they make it past as well. Like we would say, did they go? But sometimes they would say, did they went?
Right.
Right.
They did not. Right.
Right.
Instead of saying they did not go.
Right.
That's why I said double negative, because it's the same sort of weirdness.
Yeah. I've been seeing it pop up a lot lately in comments in different videos though. And I was like,
as an example, ain't nobody did nothing.
Ain't nobody did that. Well, yeah, I mean, that too, but that is double negative though.
Yeah, I'm compiling the double verb and the double negative to highlight this is really fucked up saying it. Yeah. People do it as a mental thing, because like when you think of something, right, when somebody asks you a question, if you have a powerful reaction to that question, you're going to your knee jerk is to use reaffirming language, or doubling down, as it were, right? Like I think that's what causes that. Like, but a lot of the times I'll say, if somebody asks me, did they do the thing? I would say they did not, and I would leave it there as finality, right? Because I like finality more than I like the double down. Right,
yeah, they did not. Or if someone says like,
all right,
you didn't do that, right? I'd say correct.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry about that. I had to go let the dogs in because my cousin isn't here. He's gonna sign for his house. He's got a new house, by the way, so he'll be leaving soon. With the other dogs, so it'll just be Patches again.
I'm gonna be a dirt farmer.
Yeah.
The only positive to being a dirt farmer is that like there's enough distance from property to property that I can look in through the thermal cameras and see somebody coming a lot longer away than not. And
Linux or Mac? I prefer Linux, but I don't use Mac or Linux. Sorry. I use Windows because I am poor and stupid. So
okay,
that's why I use Windows.
I mean, you can use Linux if you use a cell phone that isn't an iPhone, but other than that,
Android? I mean, I guess technically, but it's my phone, so it doesn't count.
It does count.
But Linux is
you think the
more
Windows
than
phone
Windows
still exists?
Here's the thing: if I use the Linux PC, if I use Linux as an OS, I'd have to learn a whole bunch of shit that I don't have the time to learn without making money. So, in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow, and join my Discord. And also, you can donate at my Buy Me a Coffee if you type in /socials. No, / what's the slash? Or what's the exclamation? I look, I told you, I'm not very bright.
Womp womp.
No, it's okay. That's why you went pink instead of red. The pink is really showing right now.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, Lord.
What?
No, it's okay. Forget I said anything. Keep going.
I don't...
You're okay. I give you head pats.
God.
You are good.
Lord. Tomoko, it's okay. I ask that all the time to make sure to remind people to do that, because some people don't, and it makes sense. They just don't think about it, right? You just don't think about it. It's okay. It's the same reason people are to still ask you to subscribe and like and comment, because it's important for both the algorithm and so that way if you actually do like content, you remember to subscribe, because people forget about it. You're busy. You're a busy person, right? So like, I respect that you're busy, but maybe you like the thing, so I'm gonna keep telling you to, subscribe. Press the bell. You don't have to press the bell. The bell's for losers.
No,
But when I
go.
joined, there
To
was a bit of
comment on the
violence.
Wait, what?
What violence?
Oh, the punnery probably.
Maybe.
Okay, I will unpress the bell.
I mean, I'll be quite honest. Here's the thing.
You
I'm
can't
probably
unfoot the lettuce.
I'm probably the only creator that will ever tell you that it's probably a better idea to unpress the bell and to just check my YouTube every once in a while, because I've done mass uploads before.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I do it often. I do it decently often. Yeah, I do it decently often. If you don't like notifications, you don't want the bell on me. Now, if you like the number going up, absolutely, I'll do like 5 or 6. I'll start doing it regularly. You know what I mean? I'll just 10, 12. I don't know if I have upload limits. I don't think I do, because I'm a grandfathered account. My account's been around for long enough that they didn't have limits before, and they added those. It's just like how I have my community tab, even though I didn't have when I had my community tab when I only had 30 subscribers. The community tab, it lets you post stuff, but if you're under I think it's 100 subscribers or 50 subscribers, you can't use it. So
I think so.
Unless you're a grandfathered in account. I say grandfathered in account, quote unquote. It just means that my account's old enough that it has it. Probably.
Wow, your foot did a thing.
What the fuck? Yeah, I turned and I noticed, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It wasn't there for long. It was actually comical. It's almost like you felt it, right? Like you turned to it. It looked like almost as you felt it. You were like, hey, you get back down there, and it went.
I'm like, what? I wasn't ready for that. What the fuck? Yeah, so I can actually see right about here, because I don't have a ship field of view. When I look over here, I can see up to here. So that's probably I saw it out of the edge of my vision. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. That was great. That was amazing. Do you have a different controller for every finger? No. I just have an index controller.
That would be the most meta of middle fingers in existence. Yes,
I can
have
turn on
individual
gestures.
controller on each and every single digit, so please know that when I am flipping you the bird, it is not a macro.
Can you say yes? Hold on, my hand freaked out. Give me a second. I'm surprised this model doesn't have two index and middle finger short nails.
Toggles? Oh.
No, the nails being short. I'm just surprised they're not short.
But you wanted long nails.
I don't mind. No, it's a sex thing. This model's made for sex. Why is it this short? You know what I mean?
Shut up.
Well, okay, so to be fair, Capone, she just straight up was like, yeah, this is what it is. So I'm just like, okay.
Like, it's what the model is.
God.
And I'm a fox.
Why do you think that one character, what's her name?
No, you can stop. You can man.
No, it's from Genshin Impact.
I'll tell you later.
Ningguang. Why do you think she has short fingernails on the first two fingers? It's not. She has it for another reason. Do
they use a bow?
Misinfo.
No, they don't. But they do a lot of paperwork, so that's probably actually why.
Yeah, anything having to do, not you fucking dirty bird, that requires you to use those fingers, okay?
Moving
Nails
through
are
paperwork all the time, all that stuff. Yeah. That said, I think she's now canon lesbian, but that's because the fan base is the fan base.
And?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't originally canon lesbian. Like, she wasn't originally supposed to be lesbian.
So the fans made her lesbian?
The fans begged for it, basically.
The fans begged for her to be like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
Good
which
for her, I
fans?
guess.
Because, one of the problems with Genshin One of the problems with Genshin is that, like, I think the most players are in China, and the Chinese have a very different outlook on social acceptability.
Oh, 5, don't fall for that. Come on. Don't be that thirsty. You're young.
Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When your hand and your hair are the same polarity, they repel.
Haha, you can't get both, get wrecked.
No, I can't. But I can do this. 35 gigabytes is crazy. What's 35 gigabytes?
Apparently Genshin.
Genshin? That's
nothing. Oh, that's so nothing.
For a phone, though, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's bigly for a phone.
It's smaller on phone. It shouldn't be 35 gigabytes on phone. I don't think. It might be.
So, Pillow, when are you going to play Genshin Impact?
I've played it before. No one watched it. So I stopped.
Oh.
Because
Why did I not remember that you played Genshin Impact?
Because
I do.
Because Genshin Impact was before you were around. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that might make sense then.
Yeah, and also I realized that I couldn't be like the other Genshin creators, so I didn't really like, I've dabbled into it a little bit, but it's just not interesting as something to stream. The reason the other creators can get really interesting about it is because, like, they've been playing for so long. I don't really have much game knowledge, so it's not interesting to watch someone who doesn't know how to play a game that, you know.
But if you just
isn't
started,
new.
then, I mean, you know.
I wasn't interested in playing it, you know what I mean?
I see. Interesting. Jackal.
Hate to say it, even World of Warcraft at its worst is more interesting to me than Genshin.
Like, no, don't get me wrong. I'm interested in the story, but the thing is most of the gameplay isn't a story.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I mean,
gameplay.
Changu, that's all gotcha. For the most part.
Yeah, like every gotcha is like, oh my god, look, sex appeal. Well, you want the thing, it's shiny, you buy the thing, boy.
I didn't want the sex appeal. I wanted the really good gameplay for what it was. It was one of the best phone games ever created. Anyone who wants to fight me on that, they're wrong.
I really do think that there should have been some kind of legislation to prevent phones playing video games, but I'm old, so
fair enough. What I'm upset about is that Genshin Impact is proof that whatever the fuck Nintendo is doing with Pokemon is wrong. Full stop.
That's politics.
No, it's not.
Is it?
It might as well be, yes.
Oh, right, because people feel so strongly about Nintendo one way or the other.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's
Pokemon.
literally going to become more of a heated debate than whatever has happened in the past.
Debate is not
weeks.
Politics, though.
Not anymore.
But I do hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
My thing about it is the most recent Pokemon games are smaller than fucking Genshin Impact, and it's like, get fucked. And it's like, oh, but Genshin Impact doesn't have as many units. Yeah, it does. Okay, it probably doesn't have 1,000 separate enemies yet, but it's getting there. And variants do count, because that's still another file that the game needs to check. So I don't like Nikke. Nikke is that game that they have the shaky butts and shooting at enemies as a phone game, where it's like a 2D shooter, but like you have.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best two-dimensional jiggle physics ever.
Yeah, that's the entire game. Yeah, that game's ass. It's really bad. So what makes it so bad isn't just the gameplay, and the gameplay is boring as fuck and shit and is auto-played immediately. Garbage, right? It's the story. The story's awful. Fight me about it. So the reason why the poster girl, it's one eye closed, yeah. The reason why the story is awful is because the premise of the story is humanity is losing to some kind of like robotic AI assimilation race, right? That's trying to kill all of humanity, but they're losing, and they're brainwashing their own people and turning them into Nikkei, quote unquote, to fight back, right? And what they do is they give them superpowers and stuff, and then they treat them like shit because all of humanity, except for like 3 people in the entirety of all of Nikkei, are fucking stupid. That is the lore, actual lore, because they're stupid. I can't. That's the lore, and I hate it. It's just so dumb.
So this is the new model you got?
Yeah, it's got boobies. Are you happy? Hey Camaro, how's it going? I was just talking about Nikkei and how the fact... Can you stop that? And how the fact that the main story of Nikkei is essentially humanity's stupid. We brainwash and put girls' brains in a jar to have them fight the enemy for us. And then we treat them like shit because we're stupid. And there's only like 3 people who don't do it. They're...
Sounds like dumbass writing.
The 3 people who don't do that shit are the best commanders in the setting, or the best leaders of the setting. And it's like I'm on the side of just kill off humanity at that point. Fuck, you know what I mean? If 3 people are the good people, why are they helping the rest of humanity? It's not even child soldiers. It's just random women who have either almost died or whatever. Oh, and the Nikkei can be brainwashed because of other shit. I don't know the exact details, but it happens in the first part of the game. So
it's... you need to brainwash them?
No, the enemy brainwashes them to turn the Nikkei against the humans to kill more humans because they're trying to kill humans. Humanity's losing, by the way. But humanity's losing because apparently the Nikkei are, I don't know, not humans, so the humans treat them like shit because reasons, and all of the commanders are idiots. And it's like...
What the fuck is going on?
Like, genuinely, go look up the Nikkei lore, you'll hate it. It's awful. It's terrible. The entire premise of the game is ass. And I will fight everybody on that.
It feels like they're trying to say, like, oh, humanity's in evil and deserve to die or some dumb shit like that. Yeah, that's what it sounds to me.
Yeah. I just think it's dumb. It upsets me. Wait, I need to move this. Because I need to sit down. Well, actually, hold on. What time is it?
You're swaying back left and right on purpose, aren't you?
Yes. See, now I've got boobies.
God.
So now when I sway, there's a jiggle, and my hips look good.
That's if I can even see your hips.
I don't know. It's not really moving the hips very well right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got them. Sorry.
Hey, am I doing 360?
I can. I should do that before we go. This is a literal porn model. Well, kind of.
Oh, no. Oh, really? I didn't notice.
You didn't notice? Jeez. It's alright.
Yeah, it's not like every time I go to certain sites, that's not the precise mode, and then like our style I see all the time.
Anyway, ow, my leg. Are you rooting for Tyson or Paul? I don't know who they are. You mean Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Is that happening again?
I believe so.
This is like the 3rd time. Are you sure it's happening this time?
They fought or saying they're gonna fight?
Both. It's happening now. Are you sure?
Wait. Paul actually fought Mike Tyson?
No. They're saying he wanted to. Like, they were planning it, but they never did it, right?
I mean...
Actually, that was supposed to have happened. Let me look.
I mean...
Did it happen yet? Or, like, did they just release it on Netflix? Like, what's going on?
Like, I'm not gonna
Like-
lie, win or lose. If Paul actually fights Tyson, he does have. I'm gonna give him some of my respect. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's there's no respect. There's zero respect for this. I'll give you the timeline. They were doing it as an exhibition. Then Jake Paul started talking shit. Then Tyson went, "Oh, I see you like talking shit." Yeah, that's so now it's an actual fight, right?
Yeah.
And it's because Jake Jake Paul opened his goddamn mouth about how dope he is and how old Tyson is and all that shit. I'm just like,
It's a
okay,
live thing
all right,
on
dude.
Netflix.
Yeah, it happens tonight, I believe.
Okay, well, I'm going to be stopping the stream in just a second. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the debut of this model. I hope you guys have enjoyed the conversation. This
you
model
put
is
the
going to be the
cam-
model I
wait,
use
wait.
most of the time. What?
Can you put the camera like under, like if he was looking up at you?
No. So I hope you guys will don't
Yeah,
forget to like
that's
and
what we
subscribe,
want.
follow, and all that. Shut the fuck up. And also, we'll do all the things you need to do to keep up. We'll be streaming tomorrow, probably. Also, more VR chat. I want to go play video games now, but I don't want to stream the video games because I'm awful about it. But also, the games kind of maybe have an NDA, and I don't want to live stream those yet. I want to make sure the NDA is clear. But so, yeah. Was there anything else? Did I say everything? Like and subscribe, follow, comment. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on. Go to my Discord. Go to my Buy Me a Coffee. You can donate there. Go to my Blue Sky. You can type in ! socials, by the way.
Buy her merch.
I don't have any merch.
Not yet.
You can buy me General Tso's chicken. So
I got
there's that.
chicken. Want to do it?
Anyway, bye. Good night. Bye. Good night.
Dad.
Bye. Good night. Anyway. Bye.